let's watch the official trailer for The Marvels. I'm freaking pumped.
Carol Danvers, prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
Cold.
Okay, that was
no
a picture
air,
of
space.
That was a picture of Photon as an adult. Yo, this is awesome.
Captain Marvel, the Annihilator. You took everything from me. And now I'm returning the favor.
Oh. Okay.
What is happening to me? She's entangled our light-based powers. So we switch places whenever we use them. You can absorb light. I can see it. And Kamala...
Who's Kamala?
Hi. She can turn light into physical matter, which I have never heard of.
I could totally show you.
No!
Okay. Holy shit. What the hell? This looks insane.
She's targeting every planet we call home. I would never choose to bring anybody into this.
You are not the only thing standing between this and the universe.
Oh my god, we're a team.
Higher.
Further.
Okay. Okay, this shit might be insane. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty cool.
Kitty goose.
They showed so much.
Can you...
I got it.
I'm surprised they showed so much in that trailer. I'm not gonna lie, but I guess this is kind of like the second trailer, to be completely honest, so it does make sense. But like, I'm not mad at how much they showed, because I think we kind of needed to get a little bit of that understanding of what was going to be going on within this movie and within the world that we're going to be having for this movie as well. I know a lot of people have not watched Miss Marvel, and some people like kind of refuse to watch Miss Marvel, and I think Miss Marvel is an amazing, heartwarming, like a heartfelt show. I'm loving how they are correlating the Bengals into this story, especially because I'm pretty sure that Shang-Chi, excuse me, his 10 rings are also connected to this type of Kree technology that crashed on Earth from some long time ago, and that's kind of building up the cosmic story more, and I love that. I'm loving that Photon has her abilities full blown in this already, once again showing how the universe of the MCU like is able to, you know, like, it seems like it's lived in, even when we're not watching it, even when we're not there to see what's happening. It's clearly lived in. People are clearly still doing things. It's not just like their life pauses when we leave off from them. So we got Monica Rambeau. That's a full-blown hero vibe. You know, she has her abilities, and it looks like she's using them a lot. I'm not sure why, but we see a lot of things going on in this trailer. I'm happy we see Nick Fury kind of like back in space. I think I saw someone say that this story is also going to kind of continue what we've gotten already with Secret Invasion, just showing a lot more of that connective tissue and overall cohesion that the MCU really does have, of showing these stories being able to be weaved together, and Monica Rambeau being there with WandaVision, you know, and then just seeing all this crossover. It's just really dope to see this at this level. I know a lot of people are probably gonna have some issues with this, not just the trailer, but of course the movie and Captain Marvel and all that stuff, and that's fine because it happens. But as for me, I really enjoy this. I see a little bit of issues with like the CGI, but I feel like at this point, continuously talking about CGI when we know there's so many things that are going on like the executive ends and stuff like that. I feel like just continuing to talk about that is like beating a dead horse at some point. So I think this is going to be a really good movie, though. Like, it's crazy how somehow like parts like this look so good and then her flying look a little wonky, you know, but I'm okay with it because I don't think it's going to be something that happens for a long period of time. A lot of this was already in a lot of these movies and things were already in effect before like Alonzo got fired, before JPEG got fired. All these things happened, and you know, before all those things came into play, all these movies were already happening. So it's like I don't expect for them to just kind of stop and delay all these movies and not put them out and just fix all the CGI on them immediately per se. But I do expect for like the next wave that we get to look increasingly better, right? Like the things after the things that are in development now should look better than what we've been getting, in my opinion, especially because they've been taking the liberties to change things. But I know they're going to an extreme place in the future with the MCU. So we might just kind of see how this, you know, it might just kind of be in this way for a while longer. But I'm loving the way that it seems like they're going to be weaving everybody's storylines together in a very wonderful way. Like I said at the beginning, you can clearly see Photon has a picture, like, you can see that Captain Marvel has a picture of Photon in her spaceship, and she is an adult. So that means that Carol has been paying attention to how her growing up and all that type of stuff. So I'm really interested in knowing what that means. And it is very possible that Carol either doesn't know that her mom died or was even there, you know, when her mom did die because Photon was gone. Because, you know, I think that's super possible. And I don't think we know if Captain Marvel has been snapped or not either, and that would be a very interesting take on everything. Wait, no, we do know that she wasn't snapped. We know that because in Avengers Endgame, right? Like, I believe Black Widow and her are talking through the hologram. So never mind. Scratch that. But we know a lot for this movie, and I think that this movie can really build the future of not just the MCU, but also give us some X-Men seeds and maybe even some other things like the Inhumans possibly, especially because this is like a Kree type of movie. It seems like we're going to be heavily focusing on a lot of the Kree, which is amazing because we've already been focusing heavily on the Skrulls. So if we're focusing heavily on the Skrulls and heavily on the Krees, I mean, it's only a matter of time until we get like the Hulkling and all these other things that like can be introduced from, you know, these are all awesome storylines that are getting kind of weaved in. I'm super interested in knowing why they switch places. Like, I really want to know what's up with that. So we'll see. This is awesome. I'm hyped for this. I'm not going to lie to you because it looks really fun. More than anything, it looks fun, and it looks like there's going to be some good story weaved in this. And I can't wait to see everyone interacting with each other more than anything. That's what I'm really hyped for. Like, I think Kamala is easily one of my like favorite Young Avengers that we've been introduced to. Easily one of my favorite Young Avengers. So I'm really happy that she's kind of the first one that we get to explore further in this cinematic style. Next for me is Kate Bishop, but Kamala, she embodies what it means to be a Young Avenger for like my brain. And Hawkeye or the new Hawkeye or Kate Bishop, she seems more like a Avenger status, kind of like how Spider-Man is, you know what I mean? But Kamala, she just like, she's the nerd, all the vibes. So and you know, from some things that we know about her, what is supposed to happen inside of this movie and post-credit scene, you know, Young Avengers are possibly on the rise very quickly, and I'm hoping that we get a lot of hints of a lot of stuff in this movie, and I'm pretty sure that Entertainment Weekly like dropped a picture of Carol and there was scrolls around her, so I'm hoping that we get a little bit of some crossover with that also, you know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below, because I am definitely excited to check out the Marvels, and I believe this is coming at us in November 10th, I believe that was the date. So let's get it. I'm hyped, and I hope you guys are too. All right, chat. How we feeling about that one? Let's get a 1 in the chat if you are excited for the Marvels. Let's get a 2 in the chat if you're like, I'm not really understanding what's going on, or if you just don't like it. You know, if you don't, okay, 1 in the chat if you like it, 2 in the chat if you don't, 3 in the chat if you're a little confused as to what's going on. So I think that's better. 1 in the chat if you like